Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You might see one, maybe two-way tables on the SAT exam. So on a scale of should I waste my time learning this to I should probably learn this so I can get a better score in the SAT exam, it's definitely weighs more over here. In this video, I'm gonna show you 3 two-way table examples. First one's gonna be a normal table, then a table with missing values, and then a table with an unknown variable. So go get your pencil and paper because I am not here for your entertainment. We're actually gonna do some math. As you can see, there are 2 categories on top, 2 categories on the side. All the numbers and the totals are filled in. It's perfectly normal. Now, normally there will be a very long paragraph with this SAT problem. Here's my tip. Don't read it. Just skip down to the last 1 or 2 sentences. That's where the directions on how to set up the probability will be. We work smarter, not harder. Here is the last sentence of this problem. It reads, hold on, let me get my glasses. If a student is selected at random, what is the probability that a student is a freshman who prefers to attend a wedding in Paris? When you see the word probability, just go ahead and get your mind ready to make a fraction. You cannot be scared of no fraction, because ain't nothing but a little bit of fraction. Let's solve for the denominator first. Here's my tip. Look for the category that is being randomly selected. In this problem, students are being randomly selected, so we'll put the total number of students in the denominator, which is 100. 100. Now we need to use the other part of the sentence to find the numerator. A freshman who prefers to attend a destination wedding in Paris. Go to the intersection of freshman and Paris, and that is your numerator, 26. 26 over 100 or 26% or 0.26 is the probability. Empty two-way table. Is that you, player? Remember my tip from earlier?
Skip down to the last 1 or 2 sentences.
That won't work for these problems. The only way you will know how to fill in the missing values is if you read all them sentences. But have faith in your reading skills. First sentence. Survey results were taken from a random sample of local pet owners. Oh my God, I love pet owners. The data shows that there are 5 times as many pet owners that take their dog to the groomers than do not. Pause. We're going to call the dogs that do not get groomed X and the dogs that do get groomed 5X. Let's keep reading. And there are 4.5 times as many pet owners who do not take their cats to the groomer than do. Pause. Let's call cats that get groomed Y and cats that do not get groomed 4.5Y. Okay, our table's got some little numbers in them now. Let's make an equation so that we can solve for the variables that we just made. Starting with the row for cats, we know that Y plus 4.5Y must equal 55. Combine the like terms. 1Y plus 4.5y equals 5.5y. Divide both sides by 5.5, so y equals 10. So plugging in 10 for y, groomed cats becomes 10, and non-groomed cats become 4.5 times 10, which is 45. Before you pop your collar for getting the right answer, make sure you add them together and they equal 55. Okay, so hear me out. Since groomed cats is 10, what number should go into the space for groomed dogs? You got that pen and paper at your house, right? If you guess 25, you're wrong. Just kidding, you're right. Gotta keep you on your toes, baby. 25 is simply 35 minus 10. All right, so now that we know that groomed dogs is 25, what number should go into the space for non-groomed dogs? If you guess 5, you're correct. So that 25 had to equal 5x. If you divide both sides by 5, x equals 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Just use addition to fill in the rest of the missing values. See, that wasn't that bad. Now we have a normal looking two-way table. We're going to skip to the last sentence so that we can fill out our what? We can fill out our what? Our fraction. Very good, because we're not scared. Starting with our key word for the denominator. Remember what it is? Randomly selected. When dogs are selected randomly, so we are going to put the total number of dogs in the denominator, 30. Now let's find our numerator from the other part of the sentence. does not go to groomer. So find the intersection for dog and no groomer. 5 is our numerator. The probability is 5 over 30 or 16.7% or 0.167. I round it. All right, hold on to your weaves. We're getting ready to do our last two-way table example, the unknown variable. So as you can see, this table looks relatively normal, right? But then you look a little bit closer and boom, his Spotify has only Soulja Boy. Ooh. That one little variable makes this table look super weird, but we're not just gonna throw the whole man away because he only listens to Soulja Boy before he goes to sleep at night, right? Let's skip to the last sentence of this problem and see if we can solve it. If one of the patients who tested positive for COVID-19 is randomly selected, pause. I see a key word. Randomly selected from the patients who tested positive. So the total number of positive patients is our denominator. That's 6 plus x plus 11, which is x plus 17. Let's keep it moving. The probability that the patient took a rapid test is 3 over 11. Wait a minute, did they just give us the probability? Yes. We need it in order to solve for x. The intersection of positive and rapid tests is 6. That will go in our numerator. It equals 3 over 11. So the equation will say 6 over x plus 17 equals 3 over 11. We can cross multiply and solve. 6 times 11 is 66. And x plus 17 times 3 is 3 times x plus 17. Distribute the 3 into the parentheses. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 17 is 51. Subtract 51 from both sides. 21 equals 3x. Divide both sides by 3, x equals 5. All right, so if you made it all the way to this point, A, you're a real one. I like to give my real ones a little extra. You know what I mean? So here's a
bonus probability fact
that you might see on the SAT. With two-way tables on the SAT, they could also ask you for or and probability. Let's go back to the first example with the students to take a look at this. What is the probability of a freshman or Paris? To solve, you take the total number of freshmen, 44, plus the total number of Paris, 38, and subtract the intersection, 26. So your probability is 56 over 100 or 56% or 0.56. What about the probability of a freshman and Paris? For and probability, you only need to look at the intersection, 26. So the probability for freshman and Paris is 26 over 100 or 26% or 0.26. All right, I think that is enough probability for the day. If I lost you anywhere in this video, do me a favor and just rewatch it. Sometimes it just takes a couple times for it to stick. You can also leave a comment if you have any questions. I will try my best to walk you through it in the comment section. I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Please be kind to your math teachers. I'll see you next time.